Welcome back. Before we move to GitHub and create our new repository for the project, we will actually create a project on our computer, and this time from the terminal. So let's open our terminal and decide where we want to store the project. So let's see where we are. We can move to documents, downloads, desktop, and so on. So I will create my project inside of the documents. So I will move to the documents. Okay. And now I will create a new folder for my project and I will call it my project. So mkdir, this stands for make a directory called my project, and this creates a new folder inside of the documents where I currently am. So if now I do ls, I get all these things and my documents folder. So I will cd into my project. So cd my project. And now I'm inside of my project. My first project is going to be a portfolio. So I will create one more folder for portfolio. So mkdir, so make directory, portfolio. And now I will switch also to port. So inside now, if we check, we are inside of my project. We can do ls and we see that we have a portfolio folder, and later we will create another one for the quiz. So let's now do the portfolio. Let's switch to portfolio, and inside of portfolio we don't have anything yet. So now we want to initialize npm inside of this project. So we type npm init. And because we initialized it, we are now able to install our modules. So let's check which modules are we using in the portfolio project. So we use Yoyo. We can check npm Yoyo to see how exactly to install it. So here is the command npm install Yoyo. So let's copy it and paste it inside of our when we init, we just have to click through all this, so we didn't finish, and now we finally initialized our npm. So now we can download our first npm module. So npm install Yoyo, and we go back to the to-do thing. So now we have a Yoyo and we need another one, so we need to install CSJS. Let's see, CSJS. Which one exactly do we have? CSJS inject. Okay. So this is how we install it, CSJS inject. So as expected, npm install CSJS inject, and the last one is minixhr. So minixhr. So we copy this and install the last module for our portfolio. So the next thing is going to be, after we install everything, we have to run this command atom index.js. Okay, so inside of our portfolio, we will now create an index.js. So we run atom index.js, and this will create and open the file in our Atom, the text editor, where we will copy our code. So this is the Atom. We are inside of our portfolio and we created a new file called index.js. In this index.js, we will copy the whole code that we have from our portfolio. So we go back and copy everything and save it. So now our whole project is inside of index.js. So now we can continue. We go back to this. So we created index.js and copy pasted, saved, and we could close it, but we left it open. So now we run this command inside of our terminal. And the next step is going to be, we are going to create index.html file. And instead of like here, when we created index.js, we opened it and then we copy pasted stuff in. We could do the same here and then copy pasted this thing, this line, body script, source bundle, close script, close bundle. But instead we can just use this command echo, and this will echo this string inside of index.html. So we create index.html and we copy this line into the file. So let's here type the oopsala. Okay, so if we run echo, like I said, we create a new file inside of our portfolio called index.html, and we echo, which means save all this, what is inside of this string, inside of this index.html. So let's run it, and now we can go and check here. So we created index.html and we had this line. As I said, we could do the same for index.js, but to echo all of this would be a little bit of an overkill. So here we just created it, and here we basically created it while echo the content in. Okay, so we are very close. Let's see what is missing. So now we have to install Browserify. So maybe just that we don't have to switch the whole time, we can just minimize a little bit our window and copy npm install Browserify. Okay, and after Browserify, we can maybe check what is Browserify. So Browserify lets you require modules in the browser. So we have all these modules, CSJS, Yoyo and stuff, and if we want to use them in the browser, we need a special tool, Magical Browserify. So now that we installed Browserify. Let's see what is missing. We have to go. We can also minimize this a little bit so that we see everything at the same time. Okay, so we go to our package JSON. Under scripts, we have to add a certain thing. We have to add start Watchify index. Okay, so let's add this. Okay, don't forget the comma at the end. It is also here. So now we save everything. We save this file. And now in our terminal, we call a final command npm start. And this enables us to see our project live on our computer by clicking index.html, but this time from our Finder. So if we go to our documents and in my project portfolio, we have index.html, and if we double click on it, it opens the project in our browser and it works. So everything as it looked on our require bin is now finally on the computer. Yay! Perfect. So now what we can do the same for our quiz app. So let's repeat the whole process. So we open our recipe and we close this npm start. So now this thing won't work anymore. Okay, no, it still works because it has it in the memory, but if we would change something, it would stop working. Otherwise, now we could develop and change the code directly here, and it would update in our computer while we run npm start. But now currently we just have this version as it is. So we do the same as we said for our quiz. So let's go back, cd space ... and we are inside of my project. And now we will create a new, so now we have just a portfolio, we will create a new folder called mkdir a quiz. Okay, so we are inside of the quiz. Atom is jumping. We can close it. So we create a quiz. So now we have portfolio and quiz. We move inside of the quiz. So currently we are in quiz and we don't have anything here. So now again we do npm init. We click through with enter and we have initialized our npm. Okay, the next step is to install all the modules. So npm install, and let's check which modules are we using in our quiz app. So we have Yoyo, space CSJS inject. So we can install basically all of them at the same time. MiniXHR and chart.js. So spaces in between, so npm install yoyo, csjs inject, mini xhr and chart.js. Okay, so now we have all the modules. Now again we create an index.js file and we open it with Atom, and inside of this file we copy the whole content of our quiz. So copy, paste and click save. So we have everything here. Perfect. The next step is we run this command. And then again we echo this string inside of our index.html. So we create index.html and we echo this inside of our string, inside of our file. The next command is npm install browserify. Okay, and now we go again inside of our package JSON and we add this line to our scripts. Click save, and now we can again in our terminal run npm start and go to the Finder where we have my projects and go to the quiz and open index.html. So our quiz is also alive and it's working. Ta-da! And now the last step before we continue. As you can see, we have this little border on the side of our app. So if we want to remove it, we go to index.html and add one more line where we set the body margin to 0. So let's refresh and the margin is gone. And let's do the same for our portfolio. So we go back to the terminal, stop the npm. We are inside of the quiz, so we have to go out in the projects and now switch to portfolio, and we open a portfolio with atom space dot, which means open this folder. Okay, so index.html, and we add this line, save it, close it, and if we go back and inside of portfolio run npm start, we started again the portfolio app, it refreshed, and our margin disappeared. So now app looks fantastic. So everything is as it should be. We can now even see how it looks on the full screen. Okay, so in the next lesson we will learn how to put the application on the internet, on GitHub, and to create our GitHub page. Currently the app is running on my computer, so in the next lesson we will learn how to finally put it online. So see you next time.